so welcome back to the first installment. Well, not first installment, but first up. I can talk first update to Project Turn and Burn. I did the intro video with the things I was rolling in first time, so I'm going to show you how I did with those pretty well, spoiler, as well as everything that I'm rolling in for this next round of it. So, for what we had last month, I made it through my little bottle of Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. Totally empty, crickets in there. However, I do have one more of it, and that new one is going into this month's lineup. So, just saying, there is in fact two. So it's not me just rolling in the one that I had last month. No, I actually used that one up. It's empty, it's gone. We have a new one. So then there was the Defeel hair mask, the vitamin E one. All gone. That was used in the 11th hour at the last minute to make sure it got used, but it got used. So there was that. The Honey Jarrett Clean Whip Cleanser. That did not get finished solely because of that double sunburn I had, and while I had that, I was only using my First Aid Beauty Cleanser because it was like the plainest, most unscented, gentlest thing I freaking own. So I was sticking to that for a couple weeks. Had it not been for that, this would 100% be gone because I think there's maybe like 2 or 3 uses left in this total, and it'll be out. So it's rolling back in for this month, but just an update that that's where that one landed. I did finish the e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams lip gloss in Brain Freeze, which I am very proud of myself for. That was a good win because I was not that married to this one. I just was not feeling it on that. So being able to have used that up 100% feels really good to not have to worry about having to keep rolling it into Lippies of the Week over and over, trying to use up that last little bit. Yeah, no, managed it, is gone. That's that. So I also used up the Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum, which it was just a little bitty thing, but using it in addition to the Laneige, it was a challenge to finish both in time, but I did it, so there it is, and I did it without wasting or anything. I did it the correct way. But it did force me to get better about remembering to do my nighttime skincare, which a lot of times I skip. I'll get as far as taking off my makeup and make it no further than that a lot of nights. So this was good. It gave me a little push to do both times with it. Another one that didn't quite get finished, so it's getting rolled back in this month, is the Hey Honey Show Your Glow Colloidal Gold and Honey Beauty Mask. It is down to here now. Like, there's gotta only be like a time or two left in this one. But I do also have a whole other tube of this after it's gone. It's also in my 23 and 2023 project to use these up before the end of the year, so I don't mind having it rolled into this project as well to give me another extra little push to actually do the thing and use them. But it did get me to use this a lot more times than I otherwise was doing with it just in 23 and 2023. So I don't mind it being rolled back in. So then there was the Item Beauty Light Sauce Balancing Gel Moisturizer. That is totally gone, 100%. There we go. The Glam Glow Bright Eyes Illuminating Eye Serum, totally gone, 100%. I do have another little sample size of the same size of the Glam Glow, but I'm not rolling it in currently because it's brand new. I don't whip through eye cream that fast, so I'm not going to roll that in yet. But this one's gone anyway. And that's good because that one's been open for like 2 years. So it was time to use up the last of it. I, in the 11th hour, used up that Mary Kay Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask. It was fine. It was single use. That was not a challenge. There we go. The L'Oreal Paris Midnight Cream literally got used up last night. And I am a dumbass who did not realize there was more than one use in there and totally just blew it all in one go. Mistakes were made. My face still feels greasy. It's why I haven't done my morning skincare yet, because it still feels like that stuff is still on. So I'm giving it a little longer to absorb it. and feel a little less wasteful about it instead of just washing it right back off. But yeah, I know for next time if I get another one of those in a mailer to, just use a little bit, stick the rest in the skincare fridge. It'll be a few uses. The Azaro, the most wanted cologne, I almost got used up, but I am throwing it back in. It's got this much left in the bottom. Now, normally it would not be a challenge for me to use up one of these little vials in a month, but this one is so frigging strong that like a dot on each wrist and it's already almost overpowering. So I can only use this if my sister's not home. So it very much limits the number of days I would be wearing it anyway. But then there's the potential of if I am reviewing anything else scented, I can't have it on at the same time until when and if I've already done those. And by the time I've done those, a lot of times it's like, well, now it's nighttime. There's no point putting this on now. So that's why there's still some of this one left. But I'm pretty confident in this month. This one will be gone. And then the last one that I did use up was that Nature Moisture Green Tea Mask. That was, not a challenge. So, for stuff that is being rolled in, I already said these products, so no need to rehash, as well as that new one of the Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. I do additionally have another makeup sample that I'm rolling in for when I finish that one. This should be much easier. It's the Perfect by Marc Jacobs, and it's still full, so I haven't even used it yet, and yet it's only halfway in there. So that's why I'm like, I should be able to finish that, no sweat. I'm also rolling in the Chapstick Total Hydration Peach Tea Lip Oil because there is not much left in this guy. Every time I've rolled it into Lippies of the week, the last few times I've been like, this is going to be the time I finish it. And then I don't quite manage it. I am more confident with this being in for like a whole last month. This should be gone because it sounds like you can hear how empty most of that is. So there is not much in there. It's a single use, so it should be no problems. Just like a single Neutrogena makeup remover wipe. Should not be a challenge. I have the remainder of my Sand and Sky Australian Pink Clay Porifying Face Mask. Which, I mean, it's not that I'm trying to rush through it, but at the same time, it's kind of just like taking up valuable real estate on my counter. So I just picked one at random, and this is the one I grabbed. Whoops, didn't mean to drop it, but yeah, it's probably like got a couple uses in it. I'm also putting in the remainder of my Cetaphil Deep Hydration Skin Restoring Water Gel. This is about half full, I think, still. I'm really not a big fan of this, and I just want it done and gone and out of my skincare fridge and out of my collection, but I'm not going to toss it. I just want to use it up and not have to worry about it again. So that's also rolled in right now, even though it's not full. I've also got this Kiehl's Vanilla and Cedarwood Skin Softening Body Cleanser. It's probably only a use, maybe two in there, so that shouldn't be too hard to use up. I just have to remember to use it in the shower. Similarly, this is probably single use too. It's from the Body Shop and it's their Edelweiss Daily Serum Concentrate. So it's just like this little bitty thing. I think I got it as like a Sephora freebie. So I have that. I similarly have this Ambi Even and Clear Facial Moisturizer with Sunscreen. This is probably like a couple uses up in here, but figured why not? Why not? It's pretty small. We can try it. We'll see how we do. And these two Laneige Water Bank Moisture Creams. Like, again, these are very small. Like, there may be a couple uses in each of these, but that shouldn't be a challenge, honestly. Then this, by Saban, is a body scrub with patchouli, lavender, vanilla, which sounds really nice. I just, again, have to remember to use it and hope that it doesn't get messed up in the shower because it's like a paper envelope. So there's that. I have this Suave Up the Volume shampoo and conditioner sample set. There's probably a few uses in these, but at the same time, they're kind of just taking up space in like my hair products bin. So I'm like, I have a bunch of these little like mailer samples that I've gotten over the years that are just sitting on the top of like the good full size products in there. So I'm like, let's work on shipping through those. And this seems like a good starting place. So I threw that in. Keeping with the Keels, I did not intend on it being like Keels centric, but here we are. It's their Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's a replenishing elixir of pure essential oils and distilled botanicals to visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning. So this guy, it's a decent size for a little serum vial. Just saying. It might be a little challenging using it in addition to the Laneige Glowy Serum and the Body Shop, but we'll see how we do. I might surprise myself here. I'm going to try to do really good, though. Excuse me. And since I found out it's only like 2 uses in one of these for as full as this feels, I'm rolling in another one of these Defeel hair masks. This is the jojoba oil one, which also claims to help reduce hair loss. Acts like the skin's natural oil to moisturize scalp and help reduce hair loss. Penetrates hair follicles to stimulate thinning hair and promote regrowth. Again, in like a single use situation, I don't know that we're really going to see those effects, but can't hurt to use it, seeing as I spent $1 to buy it in the first place. May as well use it. Similarly, I have this Luxe Beauty Care Cucumber Hydrogel under eye pads. That'll be like a one and done when I get around to it. Just have to wait for a night that I stay up too late and have circles under my eyes, which has been happening more and more lately. So those will probably be good to have rolled in. And finally, a sheet mask, because why not? This one's from Patchology, and it's their Mood Mask Get Dewy With It Mega Moisture Sheet Mask with hijiki algae, rose of Jericho, and hyaluronic acid. So, sounds pretty interesting. But yeah, so I feel good about this lineup. It sounds like a lot of stuff, but looking at like the size of these things, as well as how many of them are like single use products or close to it, or ones that like they're not, but they're almost used up, I think I'm gonna do pretty good with this round. So we shall see. Anyway, are any of you guys doing Project Turn and Burn? Let me know down in the comments, as well as where you're posting your updates, because I would love to follow you. As well as anything about anything. And as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.